Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives number AS18. This is an angle stop in a US26 or 625 polished chrome finish. This is an angle stop. You can see why they call it that. It is used primarily on openings where there is no stop applied to the frame, usually as a result of either a design decision or the requirements of hardware. So a typical application would be for the AS18, where it's wider than the standard Ives angle stop. They make two sizes in this angle stop. The AS18 is the 3.5 inch long and is generally used for double doors. 3.5. The overall depth, 1.5 inches. The inside depth, about 1.25 inches. Overall height, about 3/4. Inside height is about 9/16. Material thickness is probably about 3/16 of an inch. Let's take a look. .194 inch is the material thickness. The AS895 is the other angle stop from Ives. That's a smaller single door angle stop. So the application typical for an AS18 is this: a cased opening frame, a pair of wood doors or a pair of doors, don't have to be wood, and you have concealed hanging hardware like center hung pivots is exactly where you'd see this. Center hung pivots could not suffer a stop being applied, so that when the doors open and then they close, they have to have something to close against. And the AS18 is something very typical and used in that sort of application. It can be used at the header. It can also be used at the jamb, but you'd probably go with the smaller AS895, unless there was some reason that you wanted or needed the 3.5 inch length. Those rubber bumpers could be removed and put on the other side, should that be necessary to stop the doors in this sort of fashion. But generally this would be mortised into the header, and the doors would sit here and swing out, so that when you look up, that's what you see. This is going to be available in all of the common architectural finishes: your satin bronze, oil rub bronze, polished chrome, satin chrome, polished brass, satin brass. Would be the typical and common items used for this. Again, can be used on single or double doors. There's a link below this video to the installation instructions, which is really just a technical drawing of the item itself. Actually, let's take a look here. Yeah, right on. There's nothing particular that would prevent you from removing those bumpers and putting them on the opposite side. That link to the installation instructions calls out the screws. You're going to get screws for either a metal or a wood frame application. Okay. There's a link also below this video to a document called Product Brochure that will allow you to review the two angle stops against each other, quick specifications regarding size, material that it's constructed of, which happens to be solid brass, this being a plated polished chrome finish. Okay. Very nice common item, typical item as well. You'll see it in residential applications mostly, or commercial settings where you have that sort of concealed hardware, or just the design of the door precludes having a stop regardless of how it's hung. It might be a design look that's being requested where you can't have stops applied to the jamb. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ives products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog from Ives. Here's the summary of Ives. Ives is a company in the trim and auxiliary hardware, and a name that has been synonymous with that product line for several decades. Using Ives, you will enjoy industry-level familiarity, industry-wide acceptance, very good quality products. If other than the regular generic run-of-the-mill trim and auxiliary hardware, your kick plates, your push and pull hardware, of course, Ives makes all of that material. One thing in particular that I like of theirs more than everything else, especially in comparison to their competition, are their pivots. Very high capacity weight ratings on their pivots, very easy to understand installation instructions, and very competitive pricing. And of course, pivots may go exactly along with the AS18 angle stop. If you have any questions on the AS18 angle stop or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.